hear us. I am Bill, and there's the teleprompter thing. I'm Bill, and this is Larissa from cruisehabit.com. Wanted to talk to all of you for just a couple of minutes about an email we got yesterday for some upcoming travels this week, as well as share a cautionary tale. It's not that scary, but maybe it's better worded as advice.
Yeah.
So first of all, we got an email yesterday that we've been invited on a simulated voyage. It's a test cruise, as many people call it, on board Mariner of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Voyager class ship that's had a bunch of work done as part of amplification. She is going to start sailing very soon out of Port Canaveral, and we're going to be on board this Wednesday for a 2-night test cruise. That's where they have a bunch of people, not paying guests, volunteers that were selected by the cruise line to go on, and the CDC can observe, make sure all the protocols are in place, make sure everything is working as it should and as expected, so that they can then issue what's called a conditional sailing certificate. So we got this invitation. Everyone, I think that had ever signed up for any of the test cruises with Royal Caribbean got an email several days ago and said, hey, if you want to sign up, here's this 24-hour period, here are the instructions. So we followed those instructions and got our email saying we were chosen yesterday. So it's a bit of a last-minute scramble, right? Because we live in South Florida. This cruise is leaving out of Central Florida. Not that big of a deal, 2 hours, 15, 2.5 hours away from us. So it's just a little bit of a drive. And we're going to head there Tuesday night to sail out Wednesday morning or afternoon. It's just a 2-night cruise right now, scheduled to go to Coco Cay. Jason Peterson, still waiting to hear from them. Yeah, I wonder. So I've heard some people, they got selected, they got an email. And then others got an email saying they didn't get selected. And then I heard yet others got an email saying that they got selected, but it wasn't clear to them which sailing they got selected for. And I don't know if there were that many different things happening. I don't know what the reason is, but hopefully that gets squared away. And I hope all of you get invited, but by the numbers, probably not. So the requirement by the CDC for this type of simulated voyage is that the ship is at least 10% capacity. The cruise line isn't really incentivized to go much beyond that, right? Just because it costs them money and it takes extra logistics. So I would expect they'll be a little bit higher than that, just in case some people don't show. They want to make sure they have enough people. The capacity with all berths full on Mariner of the Seas is 4,000 people. So I'm guessing we'll see 400, 500. We'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. Pascal, didn't get any response from your submissions, but you didn't expect to. Yeah, I know they said that they weren't sending like a confirmation once you entered, but it makes me wonder. I don't know. When they sent out this round, it was for 3 different sailings. I don't remember the dates of some of those other sailings leaving other ports, so maybe that's why. Maybe some people are being left in a pool for depending on where they are for other sailings. Don't know. We'll find out. But good luck to you. So where was I? I distracted myself. Shelby, Sheila, Shelby. I don't know why I read Shelby. Clearly I need better glasses. Which test cruise are you joining? We will be on Mariner of the Seas, and Mariner is leaving out of Port Canaveral on Wednesday. So we just have a couple days. We got the notification yesterday, and we just have a couple days to make ship happen, as a different line says. Jason, hello, my friend. Always happy to see you. I'd like to see you in person soon. That would make us both happy. So we're gonna head up to Cocoa Beach a night early and stay there Tuesday so that we can embark nice and refreshed on Wednesday. Now we are required by the cruise line to get a COVID test, and that is related to the requirements that we talked about live, and we've talked about us on some other videos on YouTube recently, that pretty much all cruise lines are putting out there. It says, hey, no matter whether you're vaccinated or not, you need to provide proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours that was taken within 72 hours of embarkation. I've talked about why I think that's a fine idea. It's an inconvenience. I get it, but I think it's perfectly reasonable. So in a moment, we'll talk about that, because getting that test done for some people may be a little bit challenging, even though I recommend, we'll talk about why, that even if it's not a requirement, you do it. Jason Peterson looking into an October MSC cruise thanks to me. Balcony for that price is an Inside Plus Kids, balcony for the price of an Inside Plus Kids Sail free. Yeah, it's so that's the promotion that we got for Meraviglia, or Meraviglia, depending on where in the world you are from, and that the inside was the same price as the balcony. So I think for ours it was, I'm going to get the exact number wrong, but it was around $600 for a 3-night sailing in a veranda on Meraviglia, and I do see that they have that available for other sailings as well. Jason, I'm assuming that yours, if you're looking out of Port Canaveral, is Seaside. Since so many ships moved around, I've lost track, but I believe that's probably Seaside.
Yeah.
That's sailing out of Port Canaveral now.
Yeah,
but
pretty sure.
We had a great time on Seaside.
Yeah, that was I really love that ship. I'm very excited about seeing Meraviglia as well.
But Meraviglia also doesn't look like anything that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
it's different from Seaside
I look forward to sharing all of that with you guys. We are leaving on that cruise on the 20th. So that actually relates to all of this testing. So we said, okay, well, we need to get tested for this Mariner sailing that's coming up in just a couple of days. So the 72-hour window started today. So we said, okay, let's just knock this out. So I went online, started looking where I could get tested, and first checked big pharmacies, Walgreens and CVS. And around here, not everywhere, but around here, within 20 miles of where we live in South Florida, all booked, like no availability. It's like, oh, okay. So found another, like a walk-in place we could get a rapid antigen test, and they said, yeah, just walk in. Went there today at around noon. They're like, yeah, too many. We're pausing for the day. You can check back later. Oh, okay. So we did get at another walk-in type place PCR test. It could be a photo finish on the results, so I may also make an appointment for someplace up in Port Canaveral. Now, for many of you, this will probably not be a challenge. You'll look at your local pharmacy and or walk in, and you'll be able to get a test. But the reason I mention it is because if you live in an area that's dense and that has a very high infection rate,
that's
like
starting it,
Florida,
to see racism.
There's a lot of people looking to get tested. So don't wait till the last minute. And get creative, around like looking in the embarkation port. But the risk there is you don't want to find out that you're positive after you just traveled. So, just think through that process. But we're glad that we at least knocked that out.
Yeah, if we can't get a rapid test quickly enough,
the people there said technically we're telling people it could be up to 72 hours, but the other person, it'll be in plenty of time. Don't worry. And when we've had tests there in the past, it was within like
because I told her we needed it by Wednesday, like morning, and she said,
Jason, good question. You guys consider the Galactic Star Cruise the thing Disney's doing?
You're gonna have to forgive my ignorance because I have no idea what that is.
So I'm sure a lot of people don't know. What this is Disney owns the Star Wars franchise, right? Star Wars franchise, however that works. And they announced a non-cruise but cruise-like experience on land that is extremely immersive for Star Wars fans. You can check out over on the Touring Plans blog. I think it's just touringplans.com/blog. I should probably verify that. They have an article all about it as I learn how to type. Touringplans.com. Let me verify that. Yeah, touringplans.com/blog. They have an article all about it. So check that out. And I will tell you, Jason, we are not considering it. And there are two simple reasons. One, we're just not big Star Wars people.
I've never watched any of the Star Wars movies ever. Like not one, not a single.
Send hate mail to.
So I don't know. No, don't hate me for it. I haven't gotten around to it. They're kind of long. Like it's not that I'm opposed to it. I feel like I should at this point. I always feel like I have to apologize for not having watched.
So I'll tell you the other reason, even if we were big fans. Did you see the pricing, Jason? So what Jason's talking about, again, an on-land cruise-like experience. And it was, I think, like 3 nights, maybe? It was thousands of dollars. It was so much more. We could get a suite on a ship and pay for flights and do all sorts of stuff. It was a lot of money.
Pascal, I make no apologies. It's not that I'm against it.
It's, there are some folks that aren't against it. I'm not against Star Wars. It never got me excited enough to watch.
But you've seen at least one, right? Like he said he also hasn't seen any.
Years ago, I know
Jason
I did,
seems
but I don't even
confused.
remember that much. This went from we're sailing a test cruise to a bunch of people just going, "What do you mean you haven't seen Star Wars?"
Not a bunch of people. But
Oh, it'll come. The hate will come later.
it'll come later.
So anywho, that's the big stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about. I did put up a post with some of the details, even parts of the emails that were sent to me, and a link to a PDF with a ton of information about the simulated voyage over at cruisehabit.com. So check that out. It's the most recent article posted on Cruise Habit, and you see some parts from emails they sent us. Can't wait to check this out. What's the name of the? I almost said Tambu Lounge. Oops.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Just Bamboo Room.
Bamboo
Really
Room.
excited about that
Mhm.
on Mariner. I've
That's the
never
tiki
been.
bar, right?
Neither of us
Yeah.
have ever been on Mariner of the Seas, and also neither of us have been to Coco Cay. Not on purpose. Been to La Badia several times, so excited about that. We are also scheduled, so we're going to be. Let's see. We're going to be jumping on Mariner on Wednesday. We'll get off Mariner on Friday. The following Friday, we'll be on Meraviglia. That's 3 nights. We'll get off Monday morning. And then I think it's maybe 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
I think is when we are going to be on Odyssey of the Seas for 6 nights out of Port Everglades. So, Jason, it's a 2-night thing. It's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So, right from the mouth of a Star Wars fan,
It's too much money to be worth it. They had a Star Wars themed cruise, didn't they? On
Yep.
DCL.
You know where you can find more information about that?
Where?
Cruisehabit.com.
Yeah.
Bob, is Matt going to be with us? Matt is on the Mariner simulated voyage as well. So unfortunately, there's probably not going to be any way to avoid him.
Yeah. No, we're actually really excited. The first thing I did.
See Matt on Odyssey.
The first thing I did when we found out was text Matt to make sure that he was going to be that he got the invite as well.
Even those of us that have started traveling again still have many friends we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And that's one of those.
That's one of them. Yeah, it's been a while since he wasn't on any of the cruises we were on recently because we haven't done.
Jason was on Mariner in July of 2019. Loved the amplifications. Yes, out of all of the amplifications that I've seen in videos and pictures, because oddly, I don't think I've been on an amplified ship because it's been like.
We have not.
The only royal ship we've been on the last 2 years was Brilliance. So out of all of the amplified ships I've seen in pictures and video and such, Mariner has been my favorite. It looks like it just got some
really nice.
Unique treatments. I mean, and that's kind of what's neat actually about a lot of the amplifications is it's not too cookie cutter, right? Not every amplified ship has all of the exact same things. There are little variations, but really excited to see Mariner. I've wanted to sail her for a while. I think a net sailing Mariner soon. I was jealous of that. So who knows? Maybe it'll make us book another Mariner sailing. I think Navigator's amp is just a little bit better than Mariner, but Mariner's nice too. Pascal, I think Navigator has and we'll see if I can find a picture quickly enough. Probably not. Mariner has the really cool chairs. Actually, you know what? I can show a picture on my phone. That are the same type of chairs as on, as in Eden on Edge and Apex. So I don't have any pictures on that article.
Was it similar to the Eden chair? Oh yeah, it was.
That's focusing real well, isn't it?
Swings. So on Eden there's swings. On Eden there's swings. On the other one,
outdoors they have loungers. Outside of Eden.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's right.
But yeah, they have those same kind of chairs using the same materials. Might be slightly different color patterns, but I don't know why, but that made me excited. No good reason.
I thought the decor was really pretty though, and we're looking at the new colors and stuff like that. It's a little, I don't know, it's a little more beige, but it looks nice. So I'm not really sure.
Playmakers and the lime and coconut enjoyed both. Yeah, I forgot about lime and coconut. Yeah, there's so much exciting stuff to see on amplified Royal Caribbean ships, and it's been a while, so it'll be a lot of fun. Nice day beds in the solarium.
I saw
great
that. They said they've made them more cushiony, which I'm really happy about. That's like my favorite
Now,
thing. Jason, I don't know if you know, but I love napping in the solarium. That's like the best place to take a nap on a ship.
Jason, ship we're on recently for the media, let's see. Oh, you're talking about Mardi Gras. Carnival Mardi Gras, just for the day. Yeah. So that ship sailed for the first time. Her maiden voyage was the day after we were on board, and in fact, her second voyage started yesterday. We were really excited. We are really excited about that ship, and definitely want to book it soon. We were going to do that on September 5th instead of Odyssey, but there were some issues around Wi-Fi and work schedules and things that unfortunately weren't able to do that. But trust me, it will not be long before we're on Mardi Gras, because
I wish they just had better internet, because I feel like
we
should do it right away. But
well, hopefully this means that we can do it in the coming months of time, that we won't have to work at all or as much, and can enjoy the ship
without having to work. Yeah, that's true. That's the upside.
All right, so that's what's going on. We have some friends coming over. Again, friends we haven't seen in a while. So excited about that. So gotta get going. If you have any last minute questions, happy to answer, but make sure you follow along on cruisehabit.com, because we'll be posting more about over on the site, and of course on Facebook, Instagram, and such, about the Mariner Simulated Voyage.
Before you go, Jason had said something about how he'd love to cruise with us, Jason Brown. Have you mentioned anything to him about the Apex Group Cruise? Because that's something we should tell everybody in here.
Peterson, everyone, no matter who is
Jason Peterson.
You know what? Even if your name's not Jason, I'm not going to hold it against you. Go to
Jason or not Jason.
You can get a free no obligation quote. But that's going to be exciting. Jason, I will send you. I promised to do it a while ago, and I don't know if I did. So when we hang up this, all of our upcoming
cruise schedule.
But yeah, apexcruise.com. Anyway, I'd love to hang out with any and all of you on that cruise. We have some special rates, and going to be announcing some exclusive events coming soon. Never too many Jasons. So be sure to check that out over there, apexgroupcruise.com. Again, I will say before we go, one final thing over in the Cruise Habit message boards, which I've been mentioning recently, because I launched the message boards on the site right before everything shut down. So then I had these message boards that no one was using because there's nothing to talk about. Little depressing. So do me a favor, head over to message boards. Let's talk ship there. I'm happy to answer your questions there. One of the things going on right now, cruise mail. I didn't even notice that post. I need to catch up on a post. I missed that one. One of the things going on there right now is Twankster, who is, by the way, an excellent photographer.
Also great handle.
is on MSC Meravilia right now, posting all sorts of information, great photographs, menu pictures, tons of good stuff. Also from Ocean K. Let's scroll down further. Look at how many pictures, some video. He's got some time-lapse stuff. So many good things. So be sure to head over to the message boards. Even new, posted 10 minutes ago. Haven't even seen this yet. Look at that. I don't know why I just clicked 10 minutes. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, check that out over on the message boards, and big thanks to Twankster for sharing that. It's a fun preview for all of us.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And then Laris and I are going to be on there, and
I had not seen it yet.
12 days. So fantastic. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us for right now. Please reach out on the message boards or on social media if you have any questions, and we look forward to talking ship with all of you again real soon.